give you an example and I'm going to let y'all go. The example is this. If I listen to music that is constantly talking about sex, drugs, partying, promiscuity, just all of that stuff, that's what I'm listening to in my music, in my headphones, whatever. Those are the videos that I'm watching. What happens is I see that in the world and it starts to associate itself with my identity because that's what's in my head. So if those are the words that I'm constantly hearing repeated in my head, then when I hear that conversation at school, when I hear that conversation at the mall, I will gravitate to that conversation. Because that's what I'm familiar with. We don't hang around what we're not familiar with. So if I familiarize my mind with that mindset, I will gravitate to that in reality. And I'm going to tell you from past experiences, I've been to prison twice. If you allow your mindset to be stuck in sex, drugs, and gangs and clicking out and hanging out and partying, and you gravitate to that direction, it only ends up in 3 different ways: death, jail, or broke. Period. Be the standout. Be the nerd. The nerds are the ones that are running corporations. Your nerd is the guy who owns Facebook. He's a nerd. The guy who owns Tesla, he's a nerd. He didn't hang out with everybody else. He was too busy teaching himself how to build electric cars. The person who started Microsoft, he's a nerd. The guy who's taking your trash out, not being funny, there's nothing wrong with the trash man. I'm just being honest. Most of the guys who are taking your trash out are felons. Because it's the only job they can get. Your truck drivers, 60% of truck drivers are felons. Why? It's the only job that they can get. Truck drivers are not home. They make great money. Trash people make great money. It's like $22 an hour if you drive the truck. So it's not about the money. But I promise you, if you listen to that music, you will gravitate to that social club or to that mindset will physically manifest itself in your life. So fathers, take time, grab those phones, know your kids' codes, go through the phone. It's not about punishment, it's about guidance.